Elizabeth Day from MakeCrazydays.org. Today I'm going to turn an ice cream scoop similar to this one. I did this one first. It's got a bit of a ding in it, so therefore I decided to do another one. I'm going to be doing it instead of the bicote like this one's in. I'm going to be doing it out of this block of Red Heart, so go ahead and watch.
First, I both cut the block to size and squared the ends with a miter saw. I drilled all the way through the resulting blank with a 7/16 inch drill bit. Then I mounted the drilled blank onto the pen mandrel with the bushings meant for this particular project. These bushings have an opposite side that are meant to use to square up the blank, but the miter saw had done a really good job of that already. I then rounded out the blank, first with the corner of a square-tipped carbide tool. The combination of my immovable tool rest and the square-tipped carbide tool caused the blank to start catching after a while, so after a while I switched to the round-tipped carbide tool to finish off the rounding of the blank. Next, I started bringing the ends of the blank even with the bushings. I created a rounded bead at the end with a cove for the thumb to rest in when using the scoop. Then I started working on the rough shape of the back end of the handle. The handle was then turned to its final shape. Sanding came next. This Red Heart is really susceptible to scratches, so I had to do a fair amount of hand sanding to try to get the radial scratches out. I sanded it to 400 grit, while doing a lot of cleaning with a microfiber cloth to check and see if the scratches were gone yet. I put some paper down to protect the lathe. Then I finished the handle with 8 coats of the food-safe Doctor's Woodshop finish. Finally, to assemble the ice cream scoop, I mixed up some epoxy. The epoxy is applied to the hole at the scoop end of the handle. Then I wipe off any that has gotten on the outside of the handle. The scoop is inserted into the handle with a little bit of twisting to spread the epoxy. The process is repeated for the cap at the end of the ice cream scoop. Finally, the scoop is clamped together and allowed to sit overnight.
So here's the finished product. I really like the color of that, and it's got some very nice little figuring in here. It's very subtle, but it's still very pretty. Well, thank you for watching. If you have any comments or suggestions, leave them below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Make Crazy Days channel. Thank you, and God bless.
The bolt action for the pen is pressed into the tube.